Hello, everybody. We are up here in the heavenly realms wanting to talk to all of you. I am Joan of Angels, and we are releasing karma tonight. And why are we releasing karma tonight? Because we want to unpin, free your soul so your soul can take flight and fly right to that light and experience more delight as you really step into that flight. And why are we rhyming? Because we are so excited. When the guides told me tonight that we are to remove karma, break karmic ties, I just got ecstatic. First of all, that they would even think that we can actually do that and that we're going to do it tonight on 6/6. So talk about karmic days. 6/6 happens to be very powerful. It's double responsibility, double doses of karma. And so it's an important night. So Denise just got one of the paintings. Denise happened to come on our readings show last week. So last week we launched a new program. We're going to go live tomorrow as well, and then we're going to go to twice a month. And I do oracle card readings. First of all, everyone on it, if I'm in a good mood, if we're feeling miraculous, everyone gets a miracle card. It's stuck. Darn it, it is stuck there. Okay, everyone gets a miracle card, just like this, and you get your own card. Tonight it says Angel Train Station. We are all on the path to success, and your time is now. And this particular card also is about releasing karma. We're going to put our karma in a wheelbarrow tonight. So that's how we're going to do it tonight. Okay, so you are on the path to success, everyone. So Denise found us on that readings event, and I decided to show some artwork that people have not seen. And I think that she loved the artwork, Denise commented. And I also, tomorrow night, I'm going to be showing, I have one scarf left of one of the angelic beings. And that's going to be on sale tomorrow night. And I have some beautiful tote bags on sale tomorrow night. And actually, I just looked up and I realized that I have a few scarves. So those things are going to go on sale tomorrow night. So if you're interested, hop on, and readings are going to be available. They are by PayPal donation after the miracle reading. And Tina loves what she's doing back there. So we hope to see all of you. And then we're going to go to twice a month. So we're just launching it, getting us off the ground. And it was very intimate and cozy. I don't know what Denise has to say about it, but I thought it was a very love-filled, heart-filled, as heart-filled as it could be, with only one person on the screen and her cards, and you in the audience. You guys were a great audience. And Denise got a beautiful painting. All right, everyone. So I am Joan of Angels. You are on Miracle Monday, so you don't get confused. Miracle Monday, what do we do on Miracle Monday? We clear the field for miracles. For you, for me, personal miracles, family miracles, relationship miracles, community miracles, state miracles, country miracles, all kinds of miracles. Why? Because when we step into the miraculous, we actually plant miracle seeds in the planet. We raise our light vibration, and then we're unpinning our soul to be perfectly us. And that is the whole point of this whole thing that we're doing. We have karma. We come in this life with what's called karma, and we spend our life learning to overcome it, learning to recognize it, learning to deal with it, and most important, learning to release it so we don't take one more step with that karma. We don't want it. We how do I describe it any different? Of course, that's not exactly true. Our karma is designed to wake us up, to lead us to ascension and to mastery. Our karma comes from events from our past lives and obstacles and challenges that we haven't solved yet. Yes. Okay, and so because of that, then learning how to recognize your repeating patterns and your challenges is a very good thing. And actually, the truth is that leads me into this Live Your Purpose Now class that started today. Today's class was all about your life purpose, how to recognize it in others, what qualities it gives you, what the challenges are from being, say, a 3 or a 5 or a 7, all those challenges. And so we looked at that today, and it happens to be recorded. So it's not too late to start the program if you haven't, because it's pre-recorded. I mean, not pre, but the class is now going to be online, so you can actually watch it ahead of time. And could you put it in the comments too, so they can cut and they can kind of click on it. And the reason I say it's important is now that we're talking about karma, next Monday's session is all about releasing all of your low self-worth, all of your personal judgments, all of your fears, all of everything that has kept you from unpinning your soul, freeing your soul, and really step into your destiny. And so this is really, really important. And as I said, guys, I am Joan of Angels. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share it out. Why? Because if you share it, it grows the algorithm, and then we can grow and just grow the tribe of people who really believe in personal galactic miracles. Why not, I have to say. Also, you can get my free soul purpose work at joanofangels.com. And the truth is, I just love having you engage with me. This particular class is hands-on, meaning part of the class, I actually get to see you. And for me to have a live audience is so exciting. And I think for you guys to have a group of people is also very exciting. So if you haven't checked out the class, I'd be honored if you checked out the class. All right. I'm going to gather my thoughts. Tina's going to say something about the class, I could tell.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hope you all have a good evening. Yes, tonight was the first night. It was awesome. It really brings out who you really are, and it helps you come out of yourself. So you ought to try it. I've been through these classes before. Joan's an awesome teacher. So we'd really like to see more of you come on. Thank you. Have a good night. Keep those
Well,
in.
and one thing that I did in the class today is, so I did a little mini reading for everyone in the class, and everyone said it was right on. And so if you sign up today, you'll get your little mini reading next week, just so you know. All right, it will be included in the class because it's part of the teaching, how to recognize what you're here to do and how to step into it. Yes, and Canella was also in the class today. She was a great audience and great participant. Everyone was. Tina Marie was. So yes, I'd love to have you join us in that because it's good for your soul growth. Now, and also because as I was sitting here thinking about it, it is your karma. So let's talk about karma. We came in, each and every one of us, however many thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of years ago you arrived here on the planet. You know that I've been talking about your clipboard, that we've had a clipboard that has our soul contracts on it. It has our mission. It has our skills. It says, like, Joan, you are to teach people about miracles, etc., etc., etc. You're to help people step into their destiny. You're to help them remember. Well, how do I know this? Slowly but steadily. All right, slowly but steadily, the pieces come back to you and you start to get downloads of what is important to your soul and what isn't. So take a deep breath in and let's just start. Mother, Father, God, we are so grateful. We're so grateful for the presence of our miracle tribe, those who are becoming self-aware, those who are learning how to align their body, mind, and spirit for more success, for more happiness, for more soul growth. We're happy to work with all those who are ready to free and unpin your soul, whether it be by releasing karma, releasing fear, releasing stuff that stands in our way, this life, past life, future lives. So right now, asking that we have more clarity on that which is causing us difficulty. So as we're going through this, guys, tell us where you're from, and then tell us what causes you difficulty. Is it people? Is it places? Is it things? Is it money? Is it some things that have been your lifetime challenge? So I could say in particular about myself, okay? I am a 33. I came in this life to help you remember and assist, but I came here to communicate. I came here to help people remember by communicating, by art, by teaching, by emulating, by inspiring. And as I say that to you, I realize that I have done this for many lifetimes. This is not my first go around. Guys, you're not my first audience in the last million years, okay? In fact, I'm willing to bet that we've been in some of the same mystery schools together. And maybe I was your teacher there. I don't know. Maybe you were my teacher. But we come in, and we come in to raise the light here on planet Earth. That is our ultimate destiny. And there are all sorts of ways we do it. But what happens is your memory gets erased. But why you came here is sitting right here in your soul memory, and your soul remembers. Your soul brings you experiences that start to wake you up. Your soul gives you opportunities. We call them activation points, where you might meet someone who inspires you, or you might ask spirit for help and some amazing opportunity opens up. Or you go into Starbucks and there's your next true love, okay? Or the true love you've been calling in. So we never know. I was sharing last week during the reading. So the reading session was so good because it was so intimate. It reminded me of stories of my life. And I think I was sharing a story. God, now it slipped my mind, but it was quite cute, about remembering who you are and listening to the voice of spirit and being called, and what happens when you don't listen. And so when you don't listen, it's not like you lose points, okay? You just don't go higher. You get to stay at that level for a while, noodling around, doing your thing, spinning your wheels, building up karma possibly, until you go back to that position of neutrality and you look down and you unfold it and you realize, oh my God, that's a recurring pattern. Whenever I'm scared, I revert to withdrawing and I never speak. And so you might come in, say, with a karmic mission, a karmic lesson of learning how to speak your truth without being fearful. And so maybe your whole life is about learning how to speak your truth and removing the fear. And so over and over and over and over again, that lesson is going to come to you until you learn to manage it. We also accrue karma when we're not nice to people. And what we put out ultimately with karma is what we get back. And so if we are overpowering people and being over-opinionated, overpowering people, then that's what we're going to have to work through. Come back again, maybe to be timid or to be bullied or to learn how to hold our own in those situations. So karma is repetitive patterns. In my case, I actually now remember where I blew it, okay, when I was a Brahmin in India and when I was really egotistical. I thought, at some point, I thought I was probably God's gift to humanity. And I can imagine it too, because I've had moments this life when I've done such a good job of lecturing or speaking, or in my chiropractic office, I saw so many people that got well that suddenly I forgot that it was source. I forgot that I was channeling these energies through me. And for a brief moment of time, I thought it was me. All right. So those are clues to what can literally kick you back down that wheel of karma. So as we walk on this path of mastery and we clear each level, then the road gets narrower, meaning that your choices get slimmer because you're now following the voice of spirit and not your own voice. And then the challenges are greater because, yes, it's not you, it's spirit. And to grow in that means that you're returning, you're in that fifth dimensional consciousness, and now you're flowing within it, but it's not you. So that, for many people and for healers, is hard. There comes a point where, or could be, not that it is, but it's a place to be aware of. So I'm encouraging each and every one of you to really look at your own energy fields and see where you are stuck, see what is actually in your way. I think we're having a trouble on Facebook. I'm in airplane mode, so I shouldn't have that kind of problems. If we are having trouble on Facebook, do let us know. Okay, good. So then, are there any questions about karma? So I can see this exactly. She's afraid of confrontation. So you take the abuse and you stuff things. So what happens to us when we do that? Thank you for sharing that, Denise. What happens is this: when we stuff it and we go, or we don't want to offend those people, we're afraid to stand up for ourselves, we don't want to offend them. Well, what happens is we've offended ourselves. We've put someone else's wants and needs in front of our own. And even though we think we can keep doing it, a resentment will build up. Karmic energy will get up because you are just as important as whoever you're trying to people please. So the challenge of pleasing yourself first is huge. It's huge for many people because there's also how we do it. We don't want to be rude. We don't want to be selfish for sure, but nevertheless, there has to come a time where your needs and wants get put in. So now, quickly scanning. So how do we know where we have taken on karma, other people's opinions or curses on ourselves or soul contracts that no longer serve? We can feel our energy field. Now, very often you'll feel it stuck in your heart. So you might feel a cord either in the front of your heart or most usually along your back. And as I'm scanning right now, I'm seeing a lot of karmic ties along people's backs. What I'm seeing is circles that are about this big along people's backs, maybe a little smaller. And that's telling me that that's where psychic cords have gotten in, where you're being corded or being controlled, manipulated, and not unpinning your soul. This is about unpinning your soul. It's about releasing your baggage so that you can release that karma. So who do we have karma with? Well, we have karma with our people, our family, our friends, our loved ones, our bosses, sometimes it could be just something random that happened to you that was horrific. So a stranger, and then you find out in a reading, say that you knew that person in another life, and it was a payoff. So that's something to think about. Okay, I'm going to look for comments and see what comes up here. It makes sense. Suffer from chronic back issues. So Melinda, chronic back issues. Low back issues, because I dealt with that for years as a chiropractor. Low back issues are about feeling sorry for yourself, for worried about finances, or not getting your needs met, or angry that you're not getting your needs met. So if you don't deal with that, these unfulfilled needs, say, or anger at other people that you're not getting your needs met, then you will create karma. Also, most likely, that this is a karmic situation for you already not getting your needs met. That it's something you've come in with from other lifetimes, and perhaps it's time to look and go, okay, where don't I get my needs met? And let's cut away anything that's less than. Let's cut away any attitudes I've had that have kept me trapped, kept me bound. So that is some of the lessons that we're learning here. All right, so let's see. Let me know if we have any more comments, any more questions. It was a wonderful evening. And we want to put this up for Denise because we want to send her healing tonight. I've had my first treatment of radiation today. And what do I come to? My angel painting. Coincidence? Nope. 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 Nope, sweetheart. That angel painting is extremely beautiful. The energy, the love that comes within that painting. And by the way, I think one of the scarves I have for tomorrow night goes with that painting. So that particular painting, if you want to activate that print, then I suggest you light a candle and burn that candle near that print, underneath that print, and ask for that healing. And I think right now we will also ask to remove anything that keeps you, and this is for everyone, let's remove everything, every karmic situation, every karmic relationship energetically that is keeping us bound. And we can use, so Archangel Michael not only has a sword, but he has all sorts of other tools. One of them is a suction cup. And so he can actually suction cup off your cords and those psychic cords that people put in you. And he can suction off any of that karma or any of that pain. So let's ask that anything that's been labeled with that C word, which is really just darker energies, because that comes from negatively expressing yourself or fears or karma or energies or emotions, and that's true of all pain, then let's ask for everyone that we continue to remove from our energy field any blocks, any dark matter, any dark energies, and then I want you to do just what I'm doing. Let's just sweep it away, and actually go down your legs too, your toes, just sweep it away, clearing your field. And when we get off, if you have sage, it's a good thing to do with sage. So asking to release any psychic cords, any ties, anything that no longer serves, anything that is pinning your wings. And that's a good way to ask it. What is pinning my wings? Hi, Sharon. I have major hair kids and betrayal. Okay, I don't know what hair kids are, but experiencing betrayal. So, and that's a trust issue. And I will just suggest this to many of us. Many of us experience betrayal. It's huge. It's huge because we come in and we're born into families that are very difficult. They are difficult on purpose and loss. Okay, when we're going to look at that too. So difficult challenges, and they are difficult on purpose, so we learn through it. Hair loss. Okay, got it. Thank you, Sharon. And that also, yes, challenges that come from scarring on our face. I had a past life where I wore a mask. I was very beautiful, but half my face was in a mask because of challenges. Or you may come in paralyzed this life, or you may come in, with a hair lip, some kind of factors that are that we feel shameful about. So learning that those were lessons that we came in to learn to increase our self-esteem no matter what we look like. And I saw something on Twitter last night. I meant to save it. It was a comment and a photo. It was this woman who, someone retweeted a Twitter tweet about this woman who had lost 70% of her body and her skin to a fire or burn. And her face, she had to be in a mask for 2 years. And her face was 70% scarred. And her fiance refused to leave her. I guess people had told him, you're going to have to leave her. She'll look like a freak. And he refused to leave her. And he supported her the whole way through that. It was just 2 years till the mask was removed. And he supported and loved her through the whole thing. And there she was on Twitter, and you could see her face. Her face was beautiful. Her face was so beautiful. But what was really beautiful is working through that karma, because, karma can work 2 ways. And perhaps he might have left her if it was a different time. And then the loss of self-esteem and the shame she might have gone through. So guys, whatever that is your physical impairment, which is bigger to you than to most people, but it comes to us in a way we need to learn through. And if you came through bad parenting, frightening experiencing, molestation, arguments, physical violence in your home, that too was what you needed to learn, to work through, and to release. So, the Ho'oponopono prayer, I love you, I forgive you, please forgive me. That is because everything stems from us, and it's true forgiveness because there is only love. And it's only love that's going to get us on the ascension timelines. So even no matter how the betrayal, no matter how the shaming or the bullying or the heartbreak we experienced growing up, or even now as adults, we came here to learn to face it and handle it. Whether it's a fear of telling your parents, you want to be free, or it's the fear of telling your spouse that something's wrong. It's time for you to work through it. Spirit is saying you cannot continue your life through that, or it's going to clip your wings. And that process of stepping into your destiny now won't happen, because Spirit will say, oh, well, they can't handle that lesson of handling betrayal, or they can't handle that lesson of setting boundaries yet. So we'll give them another go around. Maybe it's another few years. Maybe it's another few lifetimes. You see, you still have to learn that lesson, my friends. And if it's a shame at your physical things that's going on, you're still going to have to learn it in another lifetime if you don't learn it now. And that's on all levels of our karma. So this has been an attractively wonderful deep dive. I think that we covered a lot. Who thinks it was a deep dive tonight? I am going to have to go tonight, so it's an early night. Sweet, but really sharp and on point on shifting your karma, breaking it, healing it. And so I'm really honored to be your guide tonight on Miracle Monday and help you unpin your soul, help you free your energy. We will be back next Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be going live tomorrow. Oh my God, several times. You'll catch me live on Portal to Ascension in the morning on unified consciousness, how to have unity consciousness now in these days of temperamental splits. And we're going to be going live on YouTube, 5 p.m. for Oracle card readings. And actually, we're going live a few times this week. So I love you dearly. Please check out the class. And if you have any intuitive hit about it, I say I'm encouraging you to sign up for it. It is a heartwarming, heart healing, intuitive boosting program. That's all I can say. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this out with your friends. I really appreciate if you share the work with your friends. It helps us grow. It helps us reach more people. And as I've told Tina over and over again, the more people there are, the happier I feel, because I feel like we're raising that frequency really high. So again, sweethearts, I'm Joan of Angels. I am your guide to the miraculous. I am also your guide to remembering who you are, why you're here. And I look forward to seeing you soon. I love you all from the moon and back, and we will see you all next week. Have a blessed and beautiful and miraculous week. Love you all.